I haven't. I'm retired. So.
Doggone it! We're trying to do Taneycomo too.
I know it would be good. It would work out. I don't know. Yeah, I mean.
You come out of retirement for that?
Yeah, maybe.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Be like Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I may have to retire from retirement.
But then now you can shave it.
Yeah, I know. It'll be much easier. I'll be able to do it myself this time.
So, anyway, so that's how we got to know each other. But you're moving on to bigger and better things. You graduated this year.
I did. Yep, I graduated high school in 2021, and yeah, now I'm in college, and I live in Springfield, Missouri. Just hanging out. I'm not doing anything too crazy right now. Just going to school for the most part. But yeah, just kind of seeing what happens.
All right.
Yeah.
And so now we're going to get to the real good stuff. Now we're going to. Is this a family thing or is this your dad's? The
DMO.
knives.
So DMO, yeah, it's our family owned business, and yeah, I think we bought the company about, I want to say roughly 3 years ago. So we've had it for a little, and maybe not even 3 years ago. But hey, how long have we had DMO?
Just shy of 18 months.
Okay, yeah, so not even.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
so not
Yeah, year
even.
and a half.
Yeah, year and a half. So I was off. And yeah, it's kind of picked up. It really has been for them, I think, probably more learning than anything. It's cool for me though too, because I'm in college and I'm going for business right now. And so it's cool kind of getting to see the way they try and run their business and just kind of incorporate that into
So
my
you're
school.
kind of like the launching pad
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, yeah.
For
In
his
some
business,
sense.
for schooling that is.
Yeah, but I try and help them with as much as I can in terms of marketing. Yeah.
See?
Yep. Yeah, but you know they've got really talented people that kind of and even the owners themselves, my parents, you know, are very talented in terms of the like craftsmanship that goes into it. But you know, it's cool because it's like a form of art, and you get to go into the shop and see all of this, you know, these giant machines, and then you see this tiny piece of art it produces, and some look at it as a weapon, and others look at it as like, I have my knives hung up on my wall because I'll never use them for anything just because they're visually
They look
appealing.
dangerous.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. It looks like something you would maybe see in a museum, but at the same time, you know, using the knife, it can cut through a car door. You know, it can, obviously, if you're a hunter, gut any animal, and then you know we have our tiny ones for protection. Actually, she's gonna. This one. This one's really neat. This is something you give to James
interesting.
Bond to have in his back pocket just in case. But even the color, kind of what I talked about before, it's really neat because
That's a green.
Yeah.
Is that a green on the blade itself?
it's green as well as blue. It reminds me, I don't know if you guys ever had this, maybe this was just me, but it reminds me of those popsicles that half was sweet and half is sour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That's what it
Yeah,
reminds
I do. I go way back there.
Yeah, I used to have to get those.
Get those off the ice cream truck.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's a bigger
But,
one.
but yeah.
I thought I heard Spencer say something about a knife that that the SEALs use, because it looked really familiar
Oh,
to
the
me.
Frogman? Oh,
This-
yeah, there it is.
Right there.
Yep.
Yeah, because my nephew had one. I thought that looks really familiar. Dave, my nephew had one.
They like that one. You got the trident on the back.
For Jeff.
Yeah. There you go. Can you see that?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
sweet. Yeah. That one is that was more of like a
Man,
a
is it
Rambo.
heavy? Holy smoke!
Yeah, it reminds me of like something that Rambo would use,
Oh,
Sylvester
okay.
Stallone, you know, back in the day. But yeah, but no, they're really neat knives, all in all.
And so, what is the end? He never really told me, but the end. What is that? What are these for?
Trident?
Yeah.
That's, well, it's more of a, maybe it's a really cool decoration, but you can also use it for some self-defense too.
Okay, that's why I knew it was decoration, but I wasn't sure if you could actually use it for.
Yeah, they need
unless you're joshing about the self-defense.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have said that, I would have thought it was a bottle opener. Now that
You know,
right there.
actually,
Totally.
use it.
that's
Yeah,
what I
I'm sure
thought
you
it was
could.
at first.
Yeah, but no, yeah, that one's really neat too. That one's probably my favorite one.
What the?
Raptor.
You could do
That
some
blue one.
serious cutting.
Yeah.
You know,
And anyway,
yeah,
Yeah,
those
that
are
one-
really nice.
They're
Yeah.
high bar you can shave with.
Yes, dry bars you can shave with.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good way of looking at
I
it.
have your website underneath here.
Sweet.
So, they'll be running here. You'll be here all weekend,
Make sure I spelled it.
Today, tomorrow.
today and tomorrow. That's okay. Today is Thursday. Man, my week is already
Yeah,
running. The
I
days are
spelled it
running
right.
together.
It's good.
All right, well that's good. They'll be here today and tomorrow. So if you're here in Branson or Springfield, and it's a day's drive, whatever, come on out and see the knives for yourself.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're heavy.
They're heavy.
Believe me.
They're
Yes,
heavy.
they
They're
are.
heavy.
I picked that up on them. Heavier than I. It looked light, but it's heavy.
Yeah, no, those are perfect for survival, woodsman, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Heavy, colorful, and sharp. So
Yeah.
it's DMO. For you.
And and I want to point out that this is the thing that I like the most about these, and it's really hard to see here, but that is a perfect polished finish on that blade. Like, usually, and I was telling Jeff earlier, usually you can see the grinder marks where they sharpen it, but that is perfectly shiny. I mean, there's no marks on that. It's buffed out and razor sharp. So
Yeah.
come out and check them out.
Yeah. Yeah. Excuse the fingerprints on them, but
I'm sure a lot of people have handled them.
They've been touched.
And
Yeah.
Cerakote. If you need anything Cerakoted, we also do Cerakote.
yeah.
So that's basically like a powder coating,
Go
right?
get that cup.
Similar.
it's it helps to extend the life on the blade. So I mean, they're going to last forever anyway. But if you want to last for generation to generation, get
A lot of
the
people
Cerakote
have
on
their
it.
firearms Cerakote.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And so the easiest way to explain it.
Oh
Let me
yeah.
hold this one up here.
The easiest way to explain it to anybody who doesn't understand is
You can do like lasering.
it's basically like a spray paint for metal, and it sticks and
It's a high
it
corrosion.
looks shiny. I know, but I'm saying outside of the scientific terms,
Oh, yes.
metal spray paint. That's what it is. I mean, and
That's one way of putting it.
yeah, and if you're like me, the specific terms.
GMOknives.com. Get on there and check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Tell
Smith.
Max sent you.
Yes, please.
If there's
Yeah.
a way
Smith.
to do that.
Axe.
pleasure.
Like,
Hey, it's really good seeing you. It's good,
Well,
good getting
I'm
to catch
sure
up.
I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's a discount if we make a sale today.
yeah, mention Axe, and we'll give you, what, 20% off?
Yeah.
20% off.
Okay,
All
so
right.
you heard it, folks. You guys got to get up here and
20%
order one of
off
these, or
if
go
you mention
online
Axe.
and order them, and we'll get a discount. So we will get a discount if you order one at full price. So think of the children.
All good.
Just think of the children.
Exactly.
So
Makes a
This
great
is
Christmas gift.
the
Notice.
Talon, right? This is
That's the Raptor.
the Raptor. Dude, this is awesome. So I better hand that back.
Thank you. See, he knows
We don't
knife
want
skills.
we don't want it getting lost. Thanks for coming, guys. We'll be visiting with you throughout the next couple days. DMO knives. I will play you a tune. Do you think they'd be upset if I broke out my Git fiddle? Probably. I don't know.
Nobody said it. Nobody, I don't think anybody will say anything.
This is all fun. Hi there.
I don't know any of this stuff. What do you do?
We broadcast shows. We have veterans programs. We have
Here?
in Springfield, Missouri.
Really?
Now we have a veterans church that, and I'm telling you guys this, veterans church is every second Sunday, airs at 2 o'clock in the
Where at?
afternoon on axemediagroup.com or
I have to look that up.
Axe Media Group on Facebook and or AMG Productions on YouTube. We need to get a little sheet to pass it.
I'm one of the pastors of the Veterans Church, just so that you know. And then Kevin
go.
Kilmurray and his wife, Pastor Donna, she's the singer and scripture reader of the group.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
the three of us do that Veterans Church on the second Sunday of every month.
So this is good, man. We're streaming good and strong, and
Oh, good.
yeah. I mean, I can't be going like the entire day.
No,
But it would be great if we
we'll
could.
have to eventually stop it.
It looks like Steve Zambo's walking by right
Well,
now.
look at there. Hey, they're there again.
Are you busy, Steve?
No, not at all.
Well,
All right.
we might as well just go ahead and...
So I'm going to let you sit in my seat right here, and this is a gentleman that we had we are scheduled to interview today. He's the one who's this is the one we were telling you guys about earlier. This is the gentleman right here who gave us this video to watch. So without any further ado, let me put you up here. Take that. I want them to know who you are. So there you go.
All right.
Steve Zambo, everybody. Well, thanks for having us.
You're welcome. Thank you for, man, it's a great pleasure meeting you. Deborah told us that you were coming, and we're looking forward to talking to you. And I'm just glad that we're able to catch you.
Well, we are excited to be here, and what a blessing that something like this is going on in Branson, and just the encouragement that it's giving a lot of people.
I remember the first year we did it 5 years ago. This is our 5th year anniversary,
Yeah.
and the first year we did it, we didn't know exactly what we were doing. We were just going by what God wanted us to do. That's basically how we were running the first year. And we just didn't know what to expect, and here we are 5 years later. We've learned a lot in the last 5 years, and we're still learning today.
Absolutely. That's great.
So tell me a little bit about yourself and what you've done in the past and what you're currently doing.
All right. Well, my wife and I, Beth, who's here with me, we didn't get started making movies. I always had an interest in making movies, even as a kid. I remember we would get models and load them with fireworks and then film them in a Super 8 camera in slow motion and wait weeks for the film to come back and stuff like that.
Those are fun.
But I actually went off. I was in the government for a while. Actually was an aide to a president and worked for the Senate, and actually then taught digital cinema and worked in ministries. But all along the way, it was sort of coming. I was coming about sort of at the same time video, where everything had a video twist to it. Let's make a video. Let's do this. Oh, we should do a video, And it just, I think God spoke to me through that, saying, we really need to use media to reach people. So in about 2003, we started Salt the Earth Pictures as a nonprofit organization. It's a movie studio, but we also have an educational arm. In 2007, we bought a building in Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. We're the largest movie studio in Fort Atkinson.
It must be a small town.
We're halfway between Milwaukee and Madison. And actually, even there, God was such a blessing, because we are about 4 blocks from one of the major dinner. Here in Branson, there's a dinner theater on every block. But in Wisconsin, there's not. And one of the major ones in the Midwest, in that part of the Midwest, is a Fireside Theater, which is run by a Christian family about 4 or 5 blocks from us. And that synergy was really helpful when we started getting going.
Right.
So we have the studio. We've made, oh my goodness, now we're working on our 7th feature film that'll be released this year, Stand in the Gap, and then hopefully our 8th is in the works. We're hoping to announce that within the next couple of weeks. I have done a couple documentaries, working on a children's series. The educational arm that we do is we do tours in a day for groups of all ages, 2-hour tours of the studio. It's over 30,000 square feet, and we have, a restaurant set, a office set, all kinds of things that people can come in and see and use. And then we work with youth, can come in and film a movie in a day, like grade schools. They'll come in and we'll have a script.
That's neat.
Yeah, they'll get to shoot it. We edit it for them and then send it out on Vimeo so they can have a premiere. But really to train up the next generation that these are tools that aren't going to go away. They are the tools of communicating. And you just shouldn't be consumers of media, but you can be producers of media and produce good stuff that is actually going to change for time and eternity. And he mentioned the Open Door, which is a movie that we, several years ago, it actually won the Branson Film Festival as Best Picture. We were really blessed about that.
Yeah, I remember, I thought I saw a clip of it, but I don't think I saw the whole thing. I wasn't able to see the whole thing, but
Yeah.
that when you said the open door, I said that sounds familiar.
Yeah, they are going to show it again tomorrow night, I guess.
Well, I'm going to be pushing play and stopping, so I'll definitely be able to see the whole thing.
Oh, good. Well, don't push stop too early.
Oh, no. I don't want to do that. You know, you are too hard for that.
No, that's. But no, it's about a young man with special needs sort of he and the town curmudgeon change the attitudes to those with autism and things. And we're just one of the greatest blessings to come. You know, we're a nonprofit. Our movies, our goal is hopefully that they make their money back so we can put it in another movie. But when you get that email, and we've gotten 3 on this movie of people, and I don't want to give away what happens in it, but there's at the end they sort of start like a day center, and we've gotten letters from all over the world. People say, well, we want to do that. We're doing that here, and thank you for the encouragement. So that's what's neat about media.
So actually, it's not only called the open door; it's called an open door for a reason, to help others that have this disability or know people that have this disability. They could start doing something themselves.
Exactly.
So that's the whole key behind the open door.
Exactly. So yeah, it's and film has a way of doing that. You know,
So that's not your baby. That's the movie. That's not your first one. Baby.
No. It was right about it was our 4th one.
Yeah, 4th one.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. You've been quite the busy gentleman.
Well, we tried. The grass isn't growing under.
So what does your wife do?
Well, Beth, you want to sneak in here for a second?
Oh, hey, Beth, how are you?
She works in disaster relief and, just helping us with the movies. I tell you, she helps to produce them. So why don't you sneak in there, Beth?
Thank you, Steve.
Sure, thank you.
So we're very blessed to have many people help with our movies. We have lots of volunteers, lots of people that are gifted and talented in acting that donate their time. We do have people that come in from Hollywood and Atlanta that we do pay, but this is low budget, and in order to make that happen, we do just about everything. We are a jack of all trades and a master of nothing. That's what I say about myself. Steve's very gifted and talented. He writes the scripts and he can film, but I get to do a little bit of everything. And in addition to that, I also do disaster relief work. I work for a church body, and I'm the person that is kind of like the cruise director to get people excited about volunteer work, and I lead the projects in disaster-prone areas like New Orleans, Panama City, and Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Are you a yellow hat?
What's the? Is that
So Southern Baptists have what we call
the yellow
disaster and a
hats.
blue hat. Blue hat's a disaster or a supervisor. Yellow hat is the volunteers. Because
Yeah.
I'm
how
involved with
wonderful.
disaster.
Yes. So you exactly know what we go through. Yes, definitely. And I almost feel uncomfortable. I was telling my friend, I said, when I go and do speaking events, I wear my vest, my yellow vest, and my khakis and my boots, and then I go out and talk. Today I have to dress a little differently, but
That's okay. Well,
yeah. It's just I said I'll do a little bit of acting. I'll get my more of my Sunday clothes on. But we're very blessed. The Lord has blessed us. We've been doing this for many years. We have 5 children, and our daughter has recently done the editing on how many of our movies, Steve? Is it 3 movies now? The editing process.
This will be the
This will
third,
be our 3rd movie that she's edited, and that's very exciting. When we've taken our children around with us over the years, they've grown in the business, and it's really special to be able to work with our children as we go through these processes of making a movie, because it's a year-long project. People come in and act for 2 to 4 weeks and go home and they think, wow, that went fast, but
there's a lot more to do than that.
The preparation is probably about 6 months. The movie filming is maybe 4 weeks, and then there's probably another.
There's post-production.
Post-production.
Post-production seems to take longer than pre.
Yeah.
Because there's so much to do. There's editing and
And the music. We have a wonderful composer that's composing the music for this next movie, and we're really excited. So.
Wow, sounds like you're going to be busy. And do you have anything planned in the future?
Yes, we do. Steve, do you want to come and talk a little bit about our next movie that's coming up, besides the one that's in the editing process?
Well, thank you very much.
Sure.
Sue, right?
Beth. That's what I said.
Beth. Where did I get Sue from? I don't know. It was a name.
Or an act. I mean, you sue somebody.
Well, we're still putting crossing the T's and dotting the I's on this, but if all works out, we're going to do our next movie will be called One by One, and it's about a former narcotics undercover detective and a police officer who keeps getting called to become a minister. It keeps ignoring that call, but God keeps doing some things to put it in front of him. And it's an amazing story. I mean, it's a riveting story. It's a true story about a pastor who's serving in a part of the country right now where he's using the skills that he learned and God has given him early in his life and his career to really build a congregation in the most unusual way. So that's what we're just putting the final details on it, but we're hoping that by the end of the year we're moving forward on that one.
All right. Well, it sounds like exciting times for both of you.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And all your kids are involved with you, or just your daughter?
All the kids in one way or another, but officially Jessica's our editor and also our cinematographer. Our other daughter is a still photographer, helps, and the other kids chip in, of course, wherever they can. Our three sons. So.
Man, great. Well, thank you for dropping by.
Well, thank you. Blessings to you.
You too. And
right.
We're going to definitely see the. If I don't see the movie here, I'll see it there.
All right. Take care.
All right. Thank you very much. Take care. Oh, I'm sure. Hey, that's my precious over there. Deborah called it my precious, but
Bless you. Thank you.
Come by anytime. You see us doing live, you want to sit down and chat, you can. All right, folks. We're back at it. Having ourselves a good
we're
old
back
time.
at it. Yeah. I've got messages. I'm hearing
Steve
my
says
bell.
sound is good and clear. It's amazing. This shotgun mic that we got on here does a good job. So, what's
Oh, this was 10 minutes ago. Jim just said sound is good and clear.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, they were having an issue hearing it on Facebook in Independence, Missouri.
Ah. Okay.
Like, and it's not just them; it's more than one or two people.
Yeah. Okay. I'm reading your messages.
Yeah.
I'm hearing my bell, and I'm like, I don't know where Rachel went to, but anyway, that was a great interview.
That was a great interview.
You know, he's got a lot going.
The Open Door. They're going to be playing that tomorrow.
Steve and Beth got a lot going on. They're keeping themselves busy.
Sorry, I'm tracking in order that I ordered a collapsible guitar.
Yeah, you were
Fits in
telling
a
me about that.
backpack. It's a small guitar. You take it out. You being mindful of the strings.
Right.
You know,
You have
and
to
you
be.
snap the neck in, tighten the nut, and bam, you've got a guitar. Because I ride motorcycles,
Right.
and I wanted to make sure that I always have a guitar.
Yeah.
Because you never know when you need one.
You never know. You can be minister on the street. And
I guess
have
I'm not
something.
Steve Zambo from Salty Earth Pictures.
I'm
So I'll
looking
get
forward
rid
to
of
seeing the Open Door. You know, we need to let
We might not.
Jim. We need to let you know about this. Of course, if he's been watching the interview, he's going to know enough to where he's probably going to want to talk to him live.
Probably.
He'll probably end up
That's good.
calling him, but that's okay.
You know, it's much better to support like local, like smaller places. Like when we talked to Kevin Sorbo last year, he said he likes to do what he calls actors movies, where it's focusing on the acting and the story. So that's, you don't have like a multi-$14 billion budget on these movies. Usually most of these small movies like this are scraping by the seat of their pants. Off of donations and then volunteering people like us
Right.
for ACTS, you know, it's ran by volunteers, and it's really good that people like Kevin Sorbo and people like Steve, who are doing these smaller
Or
pictures.
Amy.
or
Gayla.
Pruitt. She's been on your show multiple times.
She and I are working together on something for our Silver Linings.
Nice.
Just to let you know, Jim. So
Oh yeah, this is an official meeting here. But
I'm sure
anyways,
he's laughing right now.
I
Or
think
maybe.
we're going to wind it down for the moment.
Yeah, 'cause
we're
we
going
need
to take
say
a break. And I want to make sure that our battery's charged and everything. This has been a test to see how things are going to go. I'm going to be sure and record all these as well, do a little editing, and then we'll repost them eventually. But we're going to be coming to you
Maybe.
live numerous times throughout the day, and it's going to be
We'll
fun.
probably put these on feature. Some of these we may feature on my show, and some we just might put on Facebook or on X Media Group just as a featured video. Like, so I don't want to hog.
There's
Where are you
Rachel.
going?
Be sure I'm bringing the phone this time. Julie says I'm interested in them too.
What?
Sound. Rachel Fua. I see your heart you're giving us over there.
Thank
Brandy,
you.
thanks for joining us today, everybody. So be sure and be ready to click that button, because when we go live again here in a little bit, you'll get that notification. If you haven't liked our Facebook page or our YouTube channel is AMG Productions, or is it Productions or Broadcasting?
I'm broadcasting.
I think it's AMG Broadcasting.
Yes,
Look it
it
up
is.
on YouTube. Go to our website. You can see past shows there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So
Amen.
we're just going to keep hitting you up throughout the day until it's over, and then of course the grand finale will be Kevin Sorbo tomorrow. I'm not saying all these other actors and actresses aren't worth our time, because they are. They definitely are. And,
Because they're working very hard at what they do. Their
They
craft
are.
is very important.
and they don't get paid a lot of money.
No,
if
they
any.
don't.
So these people are pouring their hearts into stuff, and we at Axe Media Group will support as best we can with what we can the smaller production companies and the local businesses. Like you got DMO Knives over there across the floor from us. Work very, very hard at hand making these knives, banging them out themselves, and just doing an amazing job. So go on dmoknives.com. They are not sponsors.
No,
But-
they could be.
They could be. That'd be great.
That'd be-
just donate a couple of those blades. We'll be good.
Yeah.
Anyways, just kidding,
Exactly.
everybody.
And then we got
Maybe
Rachel
or
Fua.
Rachel Fua, and it looks like she makes jewelry over there.
Yeah, she does, and she makes paint. She paints and she makes canvases and.
Jana, welcome. Good to see you.
Jana, hey Jana, long time
She's
no
like,
see.
oh man, I missed it. Well, this is not going to be the last one that we have. See, it's weird. I keep
Did
wanting
Jana
to look
do
like
that?
this.
Jana, did you just say that?
Yes, Jana just said that.
Don't worry, Jana. There's much more to come.
There is much more to come. And as we find more people to interview today, it's going to be fun. So just sit tight and just be watching for that notification saying that we are live, so you can hop in and tell us where you're at, what you're doing. It'd be great. So I feel like this is almost a morning drive episode. All we need is Jay sitting right
I
here.
was just gonna say, I feel like this is the morning drive.
Yeah, we're front porch combo portion of our show today. So until then, my friends, God bless you and keep you. We'll see you here in just a little bit. Until then, my name is Matt,
My name's Steve.
and this has been
Live at the Branson Event Center.
This has been live at Branson Event Center, the Branson Film Festival. So we'll see you guys.
It was really.